Guys, it's been so long since you've posted an animation. I literally released Timeless in December. I barely made that one happen. That's bad news for you, since you need to crank out these videos more. I'm trying to work on BOTG and Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 and Timeless Part 2, which, by the way, unfortunately might be on hiatus. Oh well. Anyway, get back to work. Alright? If you want to get monetized and get those minimum watch hours, you need to work your butt off, man. So get to work now. Before we start, if you want to follow along, then go to my YouTube channel, then go to posts, and by the time I'm recording this, it should be the first thing that pops up. But it should look like the piece of paper that is shown in the video. And when you see that, just save it to images, then print it out. Okay, back to the video. By the way, if you like and subscribe, I'll give you a cookie. Enjoy. Okay, so to make YouTube, first, let's do some magic. You see those little black things? Well, you're going to use a steak knife and just slide it in there, and then we'll go from there. And now we're just gonna have to go like, alright. So now, looks like we have our little holes there, which you could see. Now for this part, oh, I forgot to mention, with the steak knife you need parent supervision. So yeah. For the next part, you will need some black twisty ties for the limbs. By the way, this is supposed to be based off of like an object show on YouTube. So, but if you just want like a regular cube, skip this step and just fold these lines and then put them with glue. But anyway, we'll get to that later. And now I'll put the limbs in. Before we do that, we've got to fold on these black lines, like right there. So yeah, something like this. If you look closely on the lines, you'll be just folding, and you'll see how it's just straight up folded. And I would recommend just folding the end parts first so it locks in. By the way, if you guys have any questions or anything how to do this, I will leave a separate video, or never mind, forget about that. I'll just give you a reply telling you on what part you can do. And yeah, so this part might get a little tricky, but once you like get at the right time, it'll get easier and easier. And also, if you've not hit that subscribe button, well then, please subscribe. I'm so close to start getting monetized, please. So yeah, now that we have our parts folded, we also, oh wait, I forgot to mention, you also have to fold them right near here. And you also need to fold one like right here, where there's also a folded line. And you'll notice how it's starting to become a cube. Now, you might notice something the further along you get. You could see that they can interlock. But to have them stick, you'll need glue. Now, just don't go right now gluing. First, we need to put in some twisty ties for limbs. If you don't want that, well then, just glue it on these tabs. And yeah, I'll see you when I finish the limbs. And I'll actually do it this time. Alright, I have the YouTube's twisty tie limbs in. You want to use duct tape to keep them in though. So for this part, now you glue the tabs to the main part. And then I'll see you after I do that. Anyway, when you're doing this, use a toothpick and spread it along the edges where you're supposed to, like use a toothpick like right alongside here with the glue. So yeah, for example, to use Elmer's glue for this to work the best, and you'd use the end of the toothpick and then scrub it on the ends right there. So yeah, and now we'll see when that's done. I'm just realizing now, because I'm an idiot, forgot to add tabs there. So yeah, just do the same for the arms, but except in the legs real quick. Sorry. But I'll see you when I finish that. Bye. Painful to make, but when you're in there, just add another piece of duct tape like so. So yeah, now with that being done, with this you don't like lanky arms, but if you do, then just keep it like that. But I'd suggest you cut the limbs a bit. Like make sure it's even though. Then do the same for this leg. Then you bend them. They're called twisty ties for a reason, you know. And they should look even. And if they are not, like mine, then you make them look even. Come on, you. Alright. So now that we have that done, we can twist the legs around here and have it be facing towards you like this. You're able to bend the feet. And you're able to have them standing after a bit of adjusting of the twisty ties after a bit, but that's up to you. And now I'll just continue dabbing and I'll see you after then. Alright, so now that you're done, your YouTube should look like this. I hope you enjoyed today's craft. This thing might have trouble standing unless you adjust it, but hope you like today's craft. If you want me to make more videos like this, just let me know, and whatever you comment, I'll try to make it. If not, well then, I'm sorry. Anyway, bye and subscribe, please!